Yes, but before we get to our distinguished guests, we have IP in the news, which is, of course, as an intellectual property attorney, one of my favorite things.
Do you remember Evel Knievel?
I certainly do. I went and saw him when I was a kid.
So he was a daredevil.
I almost got his autograph, but I think he was like not able to get up off the ground or something.
He would do stuff. He would dress in this jumpsuit and like ride his motorcycle over cars and canyons and I don't know what
all
else.
sorts of stuff, but it like took forever. You'd be there in the audience and it would take him like 40 minutes to warm up, and then he'd kind of ride up to the top of the ramp, and then he'd ride down. He'd ride his motorcycle around because he only had one thing, which is, and once the jump was over, like it's done, right? So, he dragged it out as long as he could.
Anyway, he was very well known. And what, in the 70s was it?
Yeah, 70s and 80s, yeah.
And then his son, though, has recently sued Disney because they had a character in Toy Story 4 called Duke Kaboom, who was similar to Evel Knievel in a lot of ways, but had some differences. One being he was Canadian. Duke Kaboom is Canadian. Well, no, Evel Knievel was American.
So this is a cartoon character, right?
Yes.
Okay, so they had a cartoon character with a guy wearing a white jumpsuit like Evel Knievel, riding a motorcycle, and I guess jumping over stuff, right? And so
I didn't see Toy Story 4.
His son thought that I guess that this was a representation of his father, and he sued based on trademark infringement, and he lost
because Disney changed it enough was the ruling,
right? And they changed his facial hair, and he was Canadian. And those were the reasons that it was not considered infringing. So